Hi guys, I'm Sonal and welcome to my channel. Today I'm sharing the recipe of a cheesecake with. So obviously it's a keto cheesecake and I'm making this because it's my husband's birthday today and he really likes cheesecake and he is on keto right now, so that's the reason I'm making a keto version for him. Most of the other times he eats normal desserts, he cuts down on his carbs on meals, but he keeps those carbs reserved for desserts. But right now, since he's on keto, I took the opportunity to make a keto cheesecake for him. It hardly has any crust because he generally insists on not having a crust. Even when he's not doing keto or low carb, he doesn't really enjoy the crust as much. He likes the cheesecake part more. But I still have kept a little bit of the crust for those of you who'd like to make that. If you like the recipe, click the like button, subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell which is right next to the subscribe button to be notified every time that I add a new recipe. Also, you need to click on all notifications. That's how you will be notified every time. Otherwise, it's very selective and you won't see these recipes. So this is an 8-inch springform pan and I'm going to put a parchment paper on it. So I have taken a small parchment paper about the size of the pan and I'm folding it into fourths, eighths and maybe 16, and then you kind of try to get an idea of the center, cut it to that size and you get a circle like that when you open it. So you can put some butter at the bottom and stick that paper, and then I've also put some butter on the sides so that it is easy to get it out once the cake is baked. Here I have 1/4 cup of ground almonds, to which I've added 1/4 cup of butter, and I'm warming this in the microwave oven, and once that is done we'll mix this together. So I haven't taken too much because, like I said, my husband doesn't like too much of a crust and neither do I. If it's not a graham cracker one, then I really don't care if there is a crust or not. But I have used some almonds because I just wanted to demonstrate how you guys can do it, but you should probably take like 4 times as much or so if you want a nice thick crust on the bottom. So I'm spreading this and I feel like it's not covering the rest of the pan, so I'm going to take some pistachios. So I have a powder of pistachios. I'm going to do the same thing with that. Here it is. So 1/4 cup of pistachio powder, to which I'll add butter and warm it up, and then I'm going to spread that on the pan. So you'll see that these two are a different color, but it doesn't matter because it's going to go to the bottom of the pan or to the bottom of the cake and it's not going to be really visible. So once this is done, I'm going to start working on my filling. I've been wanting to make a kesar pista kind of an Indian flavored cheesecake. We'll probably do that in the future, but today I have kept it simple because that's the flavor my husband likes. So this is the cream cheese that I'm using. It's a Delecta brand and in India is the most affordable brand, especially if you're buying a large quantity. And I've taken 2 cups of the cream cheese and half a cup of sour cream. So this is the sour cream that I have made at home. It's a very simple recipe and I have shared it in the previous video, and the link to that is right below in the description section, so you can go check that out because it's also probiotic. And in this case it doesn't matter because we are going to cook it, but if you want to eat it raw, it's always better to have a probiotic product. To this I've added 1 cup of swerve. You can add any sweetener of your choice, a pinch of salt and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. This is a half teaspoon measure that I've used, so I'm using 2. You can flavor it any way that you like. 2 large eggs. I have 3 small eggs, so these are country chicken eggs, so they are really small, and that's the reason I've taken 3 to get the equivalent of 2 large eggs. And I'm beating this up. This can easily be done by hand with a whisk if you have softened cream cheese. So our mixture is ready and I've tasted it, as we all should, especially when it comes to sweet things. I always advise you to taste it. So I felt like I needed a little more sweetness, so I've added a dropper full of stevia, but you should definitely taste yours and then adjust. Don't go by my quantity when it comes to sweetness because everybody has a different palate. Now I've poured this mixture in our pan and we've put it in the oven to cook at 180 degrees for about 45 to 50 minutes. And when you're baking this, you want to make sure that you have a water bath. So I've put a bowl on the side, so as the water heats there will be steam generated. Your cheesecake is going to be cooked in a steamed environment, otherwise it might crack. You can even put the whole cake pan in a larger pan which has water, so at the end of it you want to make sure that it's slightly jiggly, because when you get it out and you cool it down, it's going to set well. Another good idea is to let it cool in the oven itself, so you can open the oven door a little more and let it cool down there. It cools more gradually, but I was in a hurry because I had to get it chilled before evening to cut it, so I got it out. And since it's a birthday cake, I'm going to decorate this with some silver foil. You can surely leave this out and add some berries on top or anything that you like, even a sugar-free gluten-free syrup. I had already ordered this and I'm so excited. This is the first time I've used it. But look how beautiful it looks. Doesn't it already look festive and special? I love it and everybody loved it. If you've enjoyed watching the video and if you try this out, let me know how it turned out. I am very interested in all of your comments. I read almost all the comments and try to reply to all of you all. If you want to buy any of these ingredients, then there's a link in the description which will take you to my website where you have all the ingredients that I like to use in my recipes, also gadgets that I use in my kitchen. They're all there. There's also a printable recipe if you're interested on my website, and links to all of these are in the description section, so check that out. And thanks for watching. Bye.